Just up.
We are back with one of our Marion Toyota players of the game. Marion Toyota, where you always get our best price. Right up front, Marion Toyota, best price, best place, a better way to buy a car. And if he just would have had one more dunk tonight, everyone in attendance would have gotten a free car. So he's one dunk short. I guess whichever, how many you had tonight, it felt like for Davion Sykes, man, out of your 7 made field goals, it felt like 9 of them. I know you only made 7, but it felt like every one of them, an extra one was a dunk. Congratulations, Davion. 17 points for you, chipped in 5 rebounds as well, had an assist and 3 steals. We promised you we'd get you after a win, and here we go. Dominating effort, 83-54.
Yes,
but this was, a game that was 39-34 with just over 16 minutes to go in the second half. How did you guys go on that big run defensively to really get some separation?
Just being able to lock in. Just coming out of that half, it's a different level of focus because I feel like the energy from the first half was a lot. There was a lot of big plays that were had. Just being able to, try to carry over that and just contain it. We didn't really get off, to a good start in that second half, but being able to stay solid, analyze, what we got going, and then just being able to, bring back centered of what we had from that first half.
Davion, and with your game in particular, just playing beautiful basketball, I'm curious to know what you think you do best for this team.
I feel like the best thing I do is definitely, just come with the energy off the bench. I feel like, I'm the best person in transition for this team. I'm very versatile on the defensive, side. Just being able to, get every board, being able to attack the rim. I feel like, I just do a lot for this team. Honestly, yeah.
So for young players out there listening to this, and there are young people listening to this, when you basket cut on the baseline, what triggers your instinct to go?
I definitely just look at the back of the defender's head. If he's up too high, if he turns his head, turns his back, at that point you just go. He's not going to react fast enough, no matter how deep he is in the paint. No matter where he's at, he's not going to be able to react fast enough, especially, if you go. That's all I look for when I cut.
We asked Coach this on the defensive end, but in general, it's very rare once the season starts you get a week to prepare for a game. You're in finals week. That's not easy either because we call it finals brains. We got finals brains. You got stuff to finish up. But what were you pleased with what you worked on this week that carried over to the game today?
Just being able to be home, being able to, there's a certain level of, when you're home, being able to be relaxed. Even though it is final weeks, today I even had 2 finals. Wow. So I took a final right before the game.
How'd you do?
I think I did good. But, it started at 3 o'clock. So, from 3 to 5, I'm in there, taking a finals test. But just being able, just to, trust yourself, trust the team. And I think the home crowd, just being home helps a lot. Coming into this game, I was too excited, to play at home. It felt like, even though we just played, Little Rock not too long ago, but it felt like I ain't played home in forever. And, it just felt, really good to be home. So, I feel like being home just gives me, a certain calmness and excitement.
What do you credit Davion for your ability to finish at the rim?
Honestly, of course I credit myself, but, from a young age, my dad told me just don't miss layups. So at the end of the day, you just don't miss layups. I feel like, those are the easiest things to make. I feel like, the more you attack, the more, everybody should almost be shooting 100% on layups. So at the end of the day, you just don't miss layups. However you finish it is however you finish it. Go with the mindset. I try to go with the mindset of dunking it, kind of every time, just because I know, with that mindset, there's nothing, I feel like my athletic ability is, is crazy. So I feel like nobody could kind of stop me when I go up. So, at the end of the day, just don't miss layups.
You've always been a physical guy. I feel like you've always looked the part since you've been here. Is it really just completely a mental thing to finish? You were kind of walking us through it a little bit, but, from the physicality standpoint, your double clutch moves going to the rim, my goodness. That does take a lot of skill, but also I'm sure just mental strength that you've had to work on.
Yeah, no, my warm-up, I warm up with Mikins every day. It's just a small little basketball drill around the rim. it's just touches. I spend probably 15 to 20 minutes on my touches every day, especially right before a game. Just being able to get around the rim, knowing that I'm confident. 15 feet in, no matter where I'm at. It's all touches at the end of the day, and that's just what I work on almost daily. It's like breakfast. So I mean, just being able to get there, it feels great.
This group, you guys, have come a long way just within the season, but even going back to when first time you played in here was October 17th against Austin Peay. I mean, it's a really good UT Martin team that you guys held to 54 points tonight, and you win by 29. Where would you say, hey, this is unquestionably a strength of our defense now that wasn't a strength back on October 17th?
I think it just stems from the communication point and everybody being aligned on the same page. I feel like, we're more aligned with each other than, we've ever been this whole season. Even from summer. The amount of talk we talk about defense, even though, we go day in, day out playing defense, practice, is drilled into our heads, but we actually off the court talk about defense. I'm sitting there talking with Prince. I'm sitting there talking with Drew, Mayo, Rollins, like stuff off the court, allows us to communicate on the court and just being able to trust each other. I think at the end of the day, it's guard your yard and we're able to trust each other. So I think, we are well connected right now.
Jalen Haynes is coming up next. You've been in college for some years now.
Mm-hmm.
You've been around good players. What separates him in terms of freshmen that you played with, and what really impresses you of him being a freshman and what he's able to do?
His mentality. I think his mentality is crazy. It's almost like he's just an energetic guy. And being able to play with energy, like he has it 24/7, nonstop, on and off the court, and it's ridiculous. He doesn't know when to turn it off. I feel like when he gets that in control, he could be an unstoppable player. But, his energy just allows him, and it's contagious. Playing with a guy like that is just insane. He helps me go. I feel like he helps everybody go. I think he's going to be really, really special. Even from practice, from the start, I knew that he was going to give guys, a problem just because his mentality. His mentality is crazy, and I know he's going to build on it. He's going to keep working. So,
my last question for you before I let you go, so we can get to Jalen. I think it's always, we can talk to Coach, and Coach is great, and he gives really good perspective. I also think it means more when it comes from a player's voice. How important was a game tonight for a guy like Max Picard? You practice with him every day. You've been with him since the summer. What do you tell him after he has a night like tonight of, hey, man, we've been telling you, like you have a role on this team and you can fill a role?
Yeah, at the end of the day, just keep going. I think Max is, I honestly, Max is probably the most versatile on the team, just with his length. Being able, he could play 3 through 5, honestly, as a 7-footer. I think you just tell him keep going, try to stay confident. I know that's a big thing that a lot of guys go through, with, questionable minutes is, you lose confidence. And it is really, really hard to, stay in it. But as a player and as a teammate, I try to do a good job at, talking to him and get him going. But, at the end of the day, he just got to keep going, got to keep building. Practice, he's been doing a lot better, honestly. So I think for him, just to keep going would be really, really good.
Tell you, the fans are loving to see it. We're loving to see it. Really proud of the year you've had at this point, Davion. And the best part is we got a lot of basketball left, man.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Davion. Here we go. Davion Sykes, one of our Marion Toyota players of the game, is